let's move on to exactly how you get and engage a person that will fit into your company. One of the things we do is make sure we are very, very meticulous about designing exactly how a role fits into our company. There's a lot of time spent on being very specific about exactly what value a person is going to bring, exactly what they're going to do, exactly the tasks they're going to be responsible for as they come into our business. And what I'm going to ask from you is the more specific you are in really defining who you want to be a part of your world and what they're going to do, not based on them, but based on the requirements of the role. A lot of times people hire good people, but they don't have a really great, specific, well-defined role for them. And that's cause for concern and alarm and potentially catastrophe. The understanding is that if you do a really good job of designing exactly how somebody's going to interact with your business, you will have a leg up on being able to make sure that you find somebody that's aligned with those tasks and they love their job from before they even start. So the question that we ask here to be able to design that role is, again, you have to understand how it is you actually bring value to your customers and how it is you actually get something done. A lot of times business owners have an idea of how they get things done. They start working. They don't really track what they do, and they don't track what their employees do, but somehow magically stuff happens and customers get served. Well, that's great if you want to stay small and stay broke, but if you're going to make money and if you're going to actually be an effective operator of a business, it's going to be very important for you to begin to understand workflow process, understand exactly how people interact, and exactly what they do repeatedly to give great customer service and to deliver an incredible product. And so by understanding how your flow is designed and understanding how people are expected to grow in your company, starting from those particular positions, it gives you the ability to have a starting place where a person is very well chosen, they're very confident, they're very well positioned to do well, and you're happier as a business owner. Again, the question is, if you can answer these questions in one or two sentences, you will have given a lot more thought to how you create a career in your business for a person who's an employee, or how you create a fantastic dynamic relationship with a strategic vendor or a contract person if they're not in your shop. And here's really why that's important. Understand that you're not dealing with robots. When you think about people providing services for your business, whether they be employees or contract people or joint ventures or strategic partners, you have to realize that these human beings are intelligent, sentient, well-crafted forces of nature. And the reason we try to focus on them that way is just because you have them doing a task for you doesn't mean that their value only lives there. If you're engaging employees, if you've chosen them to really be in line with their work and in line with your value system, you have the ability to have someone who is close to the work be able to give you feedback on how your business is doing if you're open to it. And so well-chosen, well-selected employees can give you a perspective on your business that you wouldn't otherwise have. That perspective allows you to be able to keep calm in times of crisis. It allows you to be able to make changes when things are going wrong. And it's an incredible byproduct that nobody thinks about when it's time to actually do real hiring. A lot of times, if you need something done, you post a job and you get somebody in there. But if you're careful about it, you can have somebody who really internalizes your values and your vision and can do things for your company that are outside of the role that they were selected for. So yes, I know I talked about making sure the person fit the role, but this is an opportunity to engage them at a much deeper level and tap into a much deeper intelligence on of that employee or that strategic vendor or that partner that can get you untold benefits. And we're really talking about creating synergistic effects that have nothing to do with what they potentially were hired for, but they're giving you really great feedback because you're honoring their intelligence as a sentient and valuable human being.